Slush Lady Bookers, how the heck are you? I am Tom the Beer Whisperer coming at you. Another one I picked up from vacation. Outerbelt Brewing Gravel Donuts Hazy IPA. This one comes in at 6.5%. All the hops, none of the bite, are best selling beer. Fruity, juicy, and tropical with a silky mouthfeel. Pairs with roast pork, grilled salmon, creamy pasta, and fruity desserts. Brewed and canned by Outerbelt Brewing, Carroll, Ohio. Sometimes I go into AM radio voice for no apparent reason. Anyway, how the heck are you? Let me show you this beer. It gives you that look you expect from a hazy, but not quite a murky, right? And not quite New England that looks more milky, but there is a little bit of a haze here going on. Oh, yeah, wow. Fruity, juicy, and tropical. Yeah, you get a lot of tropical fruit notes from the nose right away, mixed with some citrus as well. A little bit of stone fruit, I'm going to say. Nice, bright, fresh, clean nose, just like mine. But I digress. Oh, if you like this style, I see no reason why you won't like this beer. I'm not the biggest fan of the style per se. I'm not a hater of it, but I'm kind of one of those old guys that miss when IPAs tasted like IPAs. When beer tasted like beer, when actual malt was present. I'm not one of those folks that need my beer to taste like fruit. However, if this is a style you like, I see no reason why you wouldn't like this one. It is as advertised. Very fruity, very juicy. A lot of big tropical fruit. Passion fruit, mango. You might even find some pineapple in there, but passion fruit really came to mind first as I took a drink there. Citrus, some tangerine, some orange, maybe even a hint of lime. I'm not really feeling grapefruit. A little bit of mixed zest in the finish. Stone fruit, I mentioned stone fruit. On the nose, you do feel a little bit on the palate. Yeah, as it rounds the middle towards the finish, yeah, a little bit of stone fruit. I'm feeling more nectarine than anything else, in all honesty. Maybe a hint of overripe plum, actually, now that I think that through. Yeah, it's nice. A lot of my younger, beer drinking friends about 15, 20 years my junior seem to like this style. Um, and this one's done as well as any that I've had. I mean, it gives you those flavors and aromas that are very popular. Nice, nice finish though. One thing I do like about this one is the sweetness present does clean up nicely, and that's what a lot of them don't do that for me anyway. I want to finish drier than most seem to. This one finishes very nicely. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, it's done very well. I didn't get a chance to get to that brewery. They were kind of on the schedule, but when we were in the area, they weren't open quite yet, and we were kind of done in the area, so there wasn't any point sticking around. uh, but I did find a 6 pack at a store there, which is why I picked it up because I didn't know if I'd get to that brewery or not. I wanted to make sure I had this one. I certainly had a couple friends that I knew would like this one. Or assume they would before I taste. After I had one at home, I said, okay, Levi and Ryan are definitely gonna like this one. So Anyways, I digress. Outerbelt Brewing, Gravel Donuts, brewed and canned by Outerbelt Brewing, Carroll, Ohio. Hops are Citra, Mosaic, El Dorado, and Azaka. That's an interesting combination. All right, that kind of makes sense. I didn't read that before I started listing flavors and aromas, but now that I read that hop list, that makes sense. I do like the body of this one too. A lot of my complaint about the style is that a lot of them finish very, or leave a chalky residue. And I'm just not, or waxy, chalky or waxy residue. And I've known a lot of folks that like the style, and that doesn't seem to bother them. And in some cases, they like it. For me, I find it unpleasant. This one does not do that. Again, it finishes very clean and drier than most of the style, which is one reason I kind of like it. So there you go. It's nice enough to hang out in my bar area today. I like when I can do that. We've had a couple frosts, so it's not as buggy as it has been, which is what has kept me from getting out here more. But now it's a very pleasant day. It's about mid-70s. So there you go. Anyway, I digress. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all right, good guys. Launch ya.